Today we're going to be reviewing the Sota Toys Nightmares of Lovecraft Cthulhu figure. Cthulhu is probably the most well-known creation of H.P. Lovecraft and has become pretty popular with lately in the past couple years. This is the Sota Toys take on him. This was released, I think, in 2005 and has become kind of a hard to find figure. You can get them on eBay, but it's probably going to cost you around $60. They were originally like $20 when they were released. So you're going to be looking to spend a little bit of money if you get him. Overall, though, he's a pretty good figure. Let's go ahead and break down into the articulation. It doesn't come with any accessories or anything of that nature. Articulation is pretty minimal. A lot of the Nightmares of Lovecraft stuff from Sota was so-so on the articulation. But to start with, he's got a ball head, which is going to be limited by the sculpt, and can actually pop off relatively easily. That's not a problem, because it just pops right back on. So if it comes off, big deal. He's got each tentacle on his head is swiveled, and they're bendy tentacles, so you can pose them however you like, which is a neat little feature. The shoulders are actually ball joint shoulders and have a decent range of motion. Less outside motion than inward motion, just due to the sculpt again. The wrists are swivel wrists. You don't get any articulation for the waist or legs. They're pretty much in place. And the wings are, I think they're actually technically ball joints. Let's turn around. They behave more like swivels. So you might be able to get a little bit out of it, but I mean, you're not going to get much. You're just be able to swivel it. But that's fine. While we have him turned around, going to take a look at his rump, I guess. To give you an idea of the sculpt. The sculpt is actually really good. Again, it's Sota's take on Cthulhu. Cthulhu is supposed to be a big, fat, giant octopused head being elder god. This guy definitely is not, as you can tell. He's a little skinny. But that's fine. It works relatively well. You've got some nice bone coming out. The tentacles for the feet are well done. Overall, the sculpt is fantastic. If you can get over the, fact that he's not a big giant blob with an octopus on his head. You got little details like all these little warts here are well done. The paint is also pretty well done. Obviously, the production shots looked much better. With this guy, he's not bad though. There's some gloss coating on the places, kind of give it more of a wet feel. He's got decent amount of dry brushing. You can see, bring it a little bit closer for you. See, he's got some nice dry brushing and some good washes to kind of bring out the detail. It could be better, but it could definitely be much, much worse. Some neat little details they included. If you look on his hand here, there's actually an elder sign. Trying to get it out of the shadow of the, there you go. You can see it right there. He's got, under his mouth is a nice little, just little things that you wouldn't see normally. Got sculpted and did real well. So that's the underside of him. And it's dark, but if I can get, let me actually see if I can get this light to shine. Give you a little better idea of, even did like the mouth, they did all the suckers on the bottom. Overall, it's really good. I really like it quite a bit. he's definitely worth picking up if you can find one. He's not big. He's decent size. He's 6 inch-ish or so, but he's pretty massive. Let's throw my favorite scale person up there with him. Give you an idea of how big he actually is. And you'll probably be a little disappointed. So there you go. Obviously, Tony is a 6 inch figure. It kind of gives you an idea of how big this figure actually is. He's not massive by any means. He's not, huge. But for the original cost of $20, it was fine. For the 60 to God knows what they're charging now that you're going to find on eBay, that's a judgment call. It's up to you if you think it's worth it. But I love him. He's cool. He was the first figure I bought from the Sota line, and I've finally completed the rest of them. So I've gotten a review of Dagon up. You can check that out if you want to. I'm also going to be doing a review of the Ghoul at some point, who is the weaker of all the figures. Cthulhu is definitely the better one. He's top of the line as far as he's got more articulation, and he's just a neat looking figure. So there you go. That is the Nightmares of Lovecraft Cthulhu figure. Hope you enjoyed.